Hey cookies, Mythras Cookie here. We're excited to break things down around Cocoa Cookie for you today with a topping guide. So appreciate you tuning in. Flip me a like, smash that subscribe for a lot of great stuff and content here on the channel. If you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know down below. Feel free to hop on the Discord server. On top of that, in the details, you will find today's timestamps where I will break down Cocoa Cookie. We'll talk about the key toppings that you're going to want for Cocoa Cookie here, and then we'll do a little bit of a showcase and final thoughts. So again, appreciate you tuning in, but why we're here to talk all about this lovely cookie, Cocoa Cookie here on today's episode. So a couple of key things. This is a defense type cookie. It's a frontliner, so essentially a big old tank. Now this tank is very important because it does some really cool stuff, and we can look here. So essentially Cocoa Cookie becomes a giant cocoa mug and happily spins around for a given time and attacking enemies. During that time, it's going to restore HP for your ally cookies. Now only going to focus on 3 of them first, and then additionally the big piece here is it's going to essentially kind of become immune while it's spinning and give you immunity from stun. So this is really big. If you watched our Sea Fairy cookie, this is negate the stun on Sea Fairy and other stunners. So this will help you not get stun locked, which is very important for you in the PvP Kingdom Arena, and you can check out that guide as well. So key pieces here: single hit damage for 61%, healing at 63% of attack, and then stun immunity at that 8-second mark. So very big there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the toppings. So as you can see here, we are rolling with solid almond. Almond is the best for tankers. It's got damage resist. A lot of times folks have a question on using hard walnut and getting the defense. This is really a flatline deduction, whereas our solid almond is a percent based deduction. So that's the big key piece between defense and solid almond. I'll probably make an episode directly on that so that we can talk through those numbers. But for now, all you need to know is you want to go 5 solid almonds, and we're going to do this because you need to equip 5 to get that additional 5% damage resist, which is really important here for Cocoa Cookie. Now if we look away, here's what our base power and toughness are. Health huge in base stats, attack super low, defense very high. So when we move over here, we don't see high defense, we didn't really gain a lot of health, and we didn't really gain a lot of attack. Now that is going to be, we get some crit. Now that is going to be because we're running these base percent here in terms of damage resist. So essentially 20% of damage we're going to resist from our opponents, which is awesome. Super awesome. So keep that in mind. Now what do we want for sub stats? Well, so for sub stats, you're certainly going to want damage resistance. That one's big. Having defense here in a sub is very good. Cooldown isn't bad. Crit resistance is good. Debuff resist is good. The other big thing here though that I do want to call out is when we go back to Cocoa Cookie's skill, the big piece here is healing is a percent of attack. So what does that mean? That means that we actually want to add attack onto our substats here. So attack percent here is great. We can look at some of the other ones here. Again, attack speed, not the best. Crit, not the best. Amplify buff, not really the best. Here we got cooldown. We got debuff resist, which is good. Attack and HP. Again, crit resist is okay. We got additional attack, and then there again. So very key points here when it comes to Cocoa toppings, cookies toppings for us today. So that is how you're going to want to equip your toppings here with these lovely solid almonds. You want to go for 5, and those are the substats that you're going to want to focus here in on for our Cocoa Cookie, because this is a frontline defense tanker. It's great in PvP, neutralizing that stun. Again, particularly Sea Fairy and you can check that episode out as well. So now let's go take Cocoa Cookie for a run and stroll in the Cookie Kingdom here today. So just quickly, let's claim that because we had some extras there in terms of our stamina jellies, which is important. But let's go do our world exploration run. As always, 829. You can check this guide out. There's our 2 favorite cookies. Maybe we'll get some of that frontline cocoa cookie going to work for us here today. So we can watch here and see how this goes. Cocoa Cookie is going to be off and at it with the spin. So that is what's going to happen. We can see the cooldowns resetting here. Second wave, we're not going to be able to get it off in time. Moving into the next wave though, Cocoa Cookie is all set. Boom. Looking nice, my friends. We are almost there. Now, what I might do here is we'll take a look in a second and go check out PvP as well. So you can see the debuff or the stun immunity going on those cookies. There we go. That's a big cookie for us. Solid almond. Rather fitting. Always. All right, so let's go back to our kingdom. Let's go here to Kingdom Arena. We do have a free reset. Let's use it. Do we have something we can hit? Nope. So we'll leave it as that. So again, when you saw that buff on there, that's so that we don't get stun locked out. We could maybe show that another time, but I apologize on that piece. So back to Cocoa Cookie, because we got to see how it works, and we got to see the Cocoa Cookie in action, which is very, very important. So today, cookies, we broke down Cocoa Cookie as a defense front line, how we want to equip these hard almonds. Obviously, you can use the defense as a backup early game. That might be okay too. Versus percent base, because it might actually be better for some of that progression, but ultimately you want to be on these hard almonds. We talked about, given some of the additional benefits here on Cocoa is Love, what you may want to focus on in terms of some of those substats to benefit Cocoa Cookie here. So appreciate you tuning in, cookies. I hope you enjoyed today's toppings guide for Cocoa Cookie here. Again, flip me a like, smash the subscribe. I'd love to see you around again and stay a while. If you got questions, if you got comments, drop those, because I'd love to hear from them. And feel free to hop in the Discord server. Appreciate your support as always. We'll see you again soon. Tons of stuff here on the channel. Until next time, cookies, you stay safe. Mythras Cookie, out of here.